What it do? What it do? It's your boy DJ Nova Fresh Lightning Strike Podcast in the building on this pregame Friday, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Saturday.
Ain't the same difference. They're both cousins. It's the weekend, man. You hear me? It's the weekend. What it do, y'all? We tapped in. As soon as I get on TikTok, who I see? Big LP.
Who do you see?
Big LP. Egregious work. What it do, y'all? Man, what up, man? Well, how was your weekend? I mean, how was your week so far?
What's good? What's good? What's good? Hey, Brodie, Lightning Strike Podcast. Like, share, subscribe, comment, follow us on all social media platforms. Search at LS Bolts.
That's how I knew. That's how I knew.
We on Twitch. We on X, but we not on X. We on Twitch, Facebook, IG, YouTube, and TikTok. My week today, man, it was up until this point, man, it was just long. I was ready to get it over with.
What are you telling? Man, we're supposed to be in Dallas. I ain't gonna even get into satisfaction. Because I know the haters watch the show. The biggest hater watches the show. Shout out to you. Shout out to you, number one hater. Appreciate you.
That's how I knew. That's your echo?
That's your echo. Appreciate you, number one hater.
I would never.
Always locked in, tapped in.
That's how I knew that I was different.
Yeah.
But what about you, man? What was what your week talking about?
I was good until the hater stepped into the chat.
All right, so you had a good week. Very well.
Hater stepped in. What it do, Tyree? What it do,
Drop in
Norm?
the chat, man. How y'all feeling? How y'all feeling? Saturday, what y'all got going? What's y'all motion looking like
Pop
today?
Pop out.
Norm Master, say, can I get some communication here?
What happened? We
They say, can I get some communion?
We got some communion for you.
Yeah, plenty of communion next week. What we on?
Got you, brother Norm. We got you.
Tay, what's happening? Say, I agree. There's plenty of haters out here. We gotta find that little throwback. Shake them haters off. Shake them haters.
Boy.
You remember how they used to get?
What it do, Vinny?
My guy Vincent.
He say, what it do, what it do. Excited for this last game. Get to see Deontay Moore at the Robo 2 years ago. Man, what it is this Good Friday. I mean, Saturday, man.
Saturday,
man.
Sad.
Well, Cowboys just got eliminated from the playoffs with that win by the Eagles. So that's our opponent tomorrow. So seeing this, if you're the Cowboys, you got nothing to play for, bro. So don't even show
Get
up.
a good look.
Don't even sit Dak. You know what I'm saying? Like, what are you playing for right now? Sit Dak. Sit all your guys that need rest. All that, bro. Bring up all the practice squad players. All that stuff, bro. It's over. It's over. Just lay your arms down.
It's over now.
Get ready for next season, bro.
Move over. Move over now.
Dang, that boy Tyrese said he got a file with that name. Haters on it. Did you guys know we had another NFL first? Cowboys beat the Eagles and Chiefs in week 12 and 13. Chargers also beat them in weeks 14 and 15. First time ever that two different teams beat the Super Bowl 1 and 2. Oh, wow. What it do, Adrian?
My boy Mike.
Adrian said, what it do, fellas? With your stinking ass. Let's get on Hampton going early and often tomorrow. How do you feel about Branson Taylor being active for this game? Well, he's called to the active roster. I just hope he has some improvement. He has had, what we in week 16? 16? In week 16. He had a whole preseason, 16 weeks to get ready. Preseason wasn't too favorable for him. Hopefully he got acclimated to the NFL culture and the NFL style of play. There's a reason why they activated. So they must have seen something during this time, 16 weeks, to say, we feel that you're ready, right?
I feel it.
Either that or there was no more workers at Food for Less. There was no more workers at, shout out Food for Less. There's no more workers at Costco. Shout out my boy Joe at Costco, man. Shout out him, Brandon Tim, bro. My guy right there. Yeah, nobody at Ralph's, Super One Food, Winn-Dixie, Piggly Wiggly.
Grocery outlet.
You know, Red Line if you live up in the Midwest.
Publix
with them sandwiches.
Publix
got some sandwiches. HEB. I think like if you look at grocery stores, like each one has a unique thing they offer. I know Publix has their sandwiches and their fried chicken.
Publix just have their deli section all together.
They got banana pudding.
That whole food section over there
Tay said Dave from that other podcast was hating on everyone who does Charger content. Said, dude, that old and can't be happy. Dave from who?
Dave.
Yeah, who's Dave? Send the clip to me.
And tell Dave, pull up.
Pull up.
If if it's really that for real, tell him pull up. I ain't too hard to find.
I'm at every game,
You know what I'm
except when the
saying?
haters enter the chat. Then the boy can't go to the game. Phoenix, they just wait for the crab legs and put Makai is a healthy scratch. I think it's done. I think the marriage is done. I think it is no love on both sides right now. I mean, what he's putting on film, what he's thinking he's doing, what he's putting on film isn't adding up. So I think it came to that crossroad, came to that head where they said, you know what? Because they took him out the game last game, right? Toward the end of the game, he wasn't hurt or anything. He ain't on the injury report, and they put Trevor Penning in for him. So,
And
I
here we
mean,
are.
yeah, I kind of wish that was the case for 75 as well. It's like, I mean, come on, we free fire all these guys. We don't let Trey Pipkins back in the lineup when he's healthy.
I'm talking about.
You know what I'm saying? We waited till week 14 to start Jamiri at left tackle. You know what I'm saying? But for some reason, 75 has withstood the test of time. 75 and 77 need to be studied this year because their bodies, well, it's contract year for one guy. 77, it's contract year for Zion. So he's going to play through whatever injuries he got, right? It's a contract year.
Mm-hmm.
75 is just knows that I think if he goes down, I think he never comes back.
Boy's going to see something different and be like, wait, what?
Yeah.
Got Katrina over here. She say, happy holidays.
Hey, Jen, that's probably what Branson, being that Trevor Penning most likely is going to be starting, I probably see Branson Taylor as filling in that Trevor Penning role of a pulling tackle. You know what I'm saying? Because he did do some of that in college. He works well in space. So maybe that's a good insight right there.
Okay. I got who else? No, ma'am, with a lot of questions. Got Daniel who says Bolts taken first. Don't worry, it's in God's hand. Harder to
Hey,
predict.
all we gotta do, we need help a little bit. If the Jags win and we win out, we win the division.
Hold on. There's more. Tyler says, bang, bang, Charger gang. Okay. Marquis says, Makai has got the year 2.0 or gather 2.0.
If Dallas was smart, I wouldn't play nobody, bro. It's over. The luck that you have with your roster, you already, CD Lamb got knocked out a couple games ago. George Pickens a route away from getting suspended for the whole next season.
What George did?
That boy George always fighting somebody, bro.
What George out there did? George should have been in this game today. This is the game for him.
He just reminds me of what's that movie where the dude is running with the football? Yeah, and he pulled a pistol out.
I'm so nice.
Yeah. Yeah, that's who George Pickens remind me of. That dude that pulled a pistol out in the middle of a run for a touchdown and start shooting
kickoff return and foul.
Yeah, and just start firing off on people.
Tough, but
we win in the West, baby. We gotta win tomorrow. We gotta win out. Our goal is to win out. Hopefully the Jaguars can just give them Broncos a notch on their belt. If they get them to 3 losses and we win out,
we just need to
win a division.
We 0-0 right now. We need to go 3-0.
Yep. Get to 13. Magic number 13 and 4.
But interesting week, man. You know what I'm saying? If y'all just somewhat Mike B, what's good? Is what up, both family? Tapped into, I guess, the Charger verse. They upset out here.
Oh yeah, Asian. Big time. Go ahead, Brodie. What you was gonna say? You stopped me instead.
Oh yeah. But so yeah, man, if y'all funny, somebody said something about the Charger content creators, because several, including ourselves, have challenged the True Bowl family to show up, you know what I'm saying, and cheer for our squad, especially next week, given that is the last regular season home game. And boy, was that met with some heavy emotion. Lord, you got people on here, man, giving whole dissertations in the comments, think pieces. Oh, man. Like, I got through like 2 of them, and I'm like, bruh, at the end of the day, Oh, so what? Nobody cares, bro. Is you a fan or nah? Like, we don't care. All of this long backstory and history or whatever the case may be, is you coming or not? And if you not, stay over there. Don't tell me how you a fan and you ain't in the stands. I don't want to hear it. I don't want to hear it. I want to hear all of these excuses, all of this, what it was supposed to be, this, that, and the other. Like, bro, so what? Is you pulling up or not? Can't have it both ways. You know what I'm saying? Don't wait till Sunday. We spank the Texans and then be like, oh, those are our Chargers right there. No, no, no. Those are our Chargers. The ones that we was in the stands rooting for, regardless of city, location, name, any of that. But yeah, man, y'all tap in with the videos from the last week. Let us know what y'all think, man. All we ask is just that you show up. That's it. It got into a whole history report of the team that I thought we all loved.
Man, fuck all that. Look, bro, y'all either y'all get past it, bro. Call your city councilman, call a mayor, and tell them 2039, bro. You can't do nothing to 2039. So you gonna sit there and not root for the Chargers
Boy,
till 2039, bro? It's nothing nobody could have done that was between a business and the city. The city did everything they could to not have the team. The mayor wanted the team. 9 city councilmen didn't want it, right? They put it on the ballot. They narrowed the ballot measure down to a select group of people that they know didn't want to add the tax that nobody was going to pay unless you stayed at a hotel. It was a hotel tax like most cities do when they're trying to raise revenue and not tax that, they put it on the people that frequent hotels. So if you live in San Diego and you going to stay at a hotel, yes, you will pay the tax. If you didn't live in San Diego and you was coming to visit San Diego and you stayed at a hotel in San Diego, you was going to pay a tax. So it doesn't matter, bro. Like y'all said no. The man took his team and left. Most teams ask for money from the public. The government, the San Diego is not supposed to operate. Any government is not supposed to operate for profit, right? It's supposed to tax you and use your tax money on the things that they said we're going to use your tax money on. It's not to carry a profit. They pay them if they gonna pay for the stadium or not. The owner gonna pay for it. Everybody gonna make money. You're gonna get jobs at the stadium. Gonna get construction jobs. You're gonna get jobs working concession. You're gonna get jobs rigging, lighting, all these other jobs that go into it. You're gonna attract other things. Now it's the organization in the city's time to go sell the stadium to other people to use it. Like U2 come there, throw a big, massive concert, X Games, all these other people besides the NFL to use the stadium, much like SoFi does.
man.
You know what I'm saying? There's a few people that's rich enough to foot their own stadium, and they still won't do it. So 2039, bro, we can have this conversation. To me, I feel your feelings, but you gotta let that go. You're either gonna root for them or you're gonna be quiet, bro. Seriously. We want the people that want to be there, come there. It's not expensive. It's a brand new stadium. It's going to have a little premium cost to it because it's a premium stadium. If you've been to the other stadiums like we have, SoFi is comfortable. It's luxury. It's luxury compared to where the Titans, the Jacksonville, who else?
The Giants.
New York, the Giants, like
Miami.
We spoiled. Outside of the food concession stand, bro, if you sit in those seats, it's comfortable.
Mm-hmm.
It's well maintained. It's a brand new stadium, so it's going to have a premium feel to it. It's going to cost a little. The Raiders game costs way more than what we pay.
Boy.
And we're a way better team. We're a way better team. Their nosebleed was $300. Our nosebleeds is $69. But yet people still complain. So, like, I get it, bro. It happened. Let it go. Let it go. You either going to come, show up to SoFi when you can, how you can. Parking $50, Hollywood Casino, bro. You could take the train, take it to Union Station, get on the Metro, K line, C line, get a shuttle bus to the stadium, bro. A free shuttle bus on game days to the stadium.
All the way down.
You know what I'm saying? It's no excuse. Shouldn't hear it from y'all, bro. It's either you with the team or you ain't, bro. We want y'all. We want y'all.
You one of them new Los Angeles Charger fans.
No. I can show you pictures from when I was in the Qualcomm choking on fireworks smoke.
Yeah, you one of them new Los Angeles Chargers fans, as they would have you believe to be.
I was there in the city, living in the city. You could check I lived in Chula Vista since 2008. My residence was in Chula Vista, California since 2008. check it.
Man, kids
So
say
yeah, like y'all either show up, all that.
what the
Man,
youth
they just playing with us.
clock it.
The owner, man, the owner there got to make money too, bro.
I mean, I'm no owner and I'm not going to pretend that I am. But what I'm not going to do is in the 2025 year of our Lord, tell you how to spend your money that you ain't
Hmm.
did nothing to earn or inherit it or however you got it. I can't imagine pulling up and being like, hey, you millionaire, billionaire, this is what you need to do with your money because I said, like, you sound crazy.
Yeah, I ain't going there.
You
I'm not. I'm not giving my dime to the Spano. Man,
You
trust me.
sound crazy. What he should have did was paid for it out of his own money. I wish you would tell me how to spend
$6
my
billion.
funds.
How am I pay for a stadium that's worth more than me?
You know what I'm saying? I wish that don't even make sense. And this is why we got to get, you know what I'm saying, financial literacy back into the educational school system because my people, they so lost.
Now look at it. Downtown, nothing but homeless people down there.
Man,
The
man.
area, rundown buildings. Boy, the gas lamp is just in this. You on the verge of losing the Padres. You on the verge of losing the Padres, and they've been winning. Where's the entertainment? We got the zoo. You built that big Gaylord. Then you want to talk about the stadium? Yeah, they built that big Gaylord. I wonder how much money Marriott and them got to build the Gaylord thing. That it's $400 a night to stay there. Who's staying there?
Just tell me you love the city without telling me you love the city. And that's okay. I love
I'm
the
saying.
city, you know what I'm saying? But I also love the Chargers.
That's what I'm
And I
saying.
don't care what name precedes it, Imma be there.
Uh,
Imma be there.
the city showed that man they ain't want him. The dude, Chris Gates, whatever his name, the city councilman, stuck his nose in it, and it just went downhill from there, bro. Ask him. Don't ask us. Like,
Yeah.
we just want y'all there, bro. We want the fans to come and enjoy it. All this holding out, all this misconception about the pricing.
dollar of my money.
All this
Okay.
misconception about the pricing. Bro, it's so many ways. For one, LAX is a major, major airport. I fly out it a lot. Just about every airline, budget airline, flies into LAX and out of LAX. Hell, if you really want it, you can spend $5.99 on Frontier for the whole year and get unlimited flights anywhere in the United States for $5.99 on the Go Wild Pass.
Mm-hmm.
Season tickets start as low as like 40 some dollars a game or something like that.
Dollars, I think.
A game. If you
But you
can't
gonna
make
have
it,
people that's too bougie to have a $50 ticket. That's not good enough for $50. I shouldn't be
everywhere in that
those
stadium you
seats.
can see is good.
I shouldn't be in the nosebleeds.
I'm
Nosebleeds for
we in
$50.
the hundreds, and I still look at the screen because I
Mhm.
can see details sometimes, especially that when they get on the other end of the field.
But it don't matter because you there.
All I want y'all to be there, bro. I want y'all to be there. That's
And
it.
for all the people who actually understood, you know what I'm saying, what the call to action was, you know what I'm saying, the real boat fam. Shout out to y'all. You know what I'm saying? Thank y'all for your response with, you know what I'm saying, positivity and understanding that like we do need to be there. The team's doing well. We got, despite all the challenges that we have faced, the adversity that we faced all season, we are still in a position to do some work. And so in reality, man, all it was about was just like, yo, if you can be there without all your excuses, be there. That's it. That's all. Nothing more, nothing less. If
We
you
hear
can
crickets.
be there, be there. If you can't, and whatever, open parentheses,
What I'm talking about,
insert your
619.
reason, close parentheses, whatever. Figure that out for yourself. That's something you got to take up with you.
We need y'all. We need y'all. All this, man, they ain't got fans since they left San Diego. We do got fans. Y'all just got a lot of misconceptions. You either hate it because they left San Diego.
Mm-hmm.
You either got a misconception that it's crazy expensive when it's not. People talking about $200 parking. I'm like, where?
Where's you park? I tailgate and I don't pay $200 parking. I park in basically the most expensive parking lot that you can park in.
It's what,
And don't
$80
pay-
a game? It's
and don't pay
$80 a
$200.
game. It's $80 a game to buy the parking pass for tailgating. It's like $80. I think the other ones are like $60. Now, if you drive up there, they're gonna charge you like $175 on game day, right? But if you Google Chargers parking pass for whatever game you're going to, people are selling parking passes.
Man.
Or you can park in the parking garages that's directly on the property that you can walk with the crowds of people to the stadium. for $50.
There's so many options. I just rather people, and there was people, and shout out to those people too who were like, "Yo, how do I fix the parking situation, or how do I do the ticket thing, or what do I need to do with coming to the game and how to get out of there or whatever?" Because you know what I'm saying, we here, and I know you know what I'm saying. It sounds like we got it all figured out, and for the most part, there's a lot of trial and error on a lot of things. But we got to learn. Like we trying to help other people learn, you know what I'm saying? So if you
Yeah.
got questions, I would much rather you reach out and be like, "Yo, I'm coming from this city or here, like, how do I maneuver?" But to just blame it on, you know what I mean? "Oh, the ticket prices are too high." Like, I look today, tickets are still you can get a seat inside SoFi Arena next Saturday for $72. Do with that information what you will.
Trust me, it be the rotunda be so lit. They got TV screens everywhere in that stadium. Like if
That's what
you
I'm
walk to
saying.
go get some food, it is big mounted wall size TVs displaying the game. Like you won't miss any
Plus
action.
the Oculus, plus the big old screen over top, and then just everybody who's just up there because of the concession stands, you close to the entry,
Some people
exit.
just hanging out.
Yeah, people just hanging out right there, like, it's really a lit experience, like, you know what I'm saying? If I didn't have the seats that I did have, I definitely wouldn't mind being up there just because people are turned.
People stay getting drug up out of
Yeah,
there.
it is lit up there. But yeah, you know what I'm saying? If you don't know, that would be my best advice. I just encourage you to ask a friend how to you know what I'm saying, how to maneuver. How's the best way to approach going to a game without spitting out all of this. There's somebody talking about it takes 3 hours to get out of SoFi parking lot. Like, they don't even, after the Eagles, you know what I'm saying, game, and we know how lit that was. I literally walked around the parking lot for 30 minutes after the game because they still was turned, and I left. And it took me like 30 minutes to get out of the actual parking lot, pink lot. And I live an hour away. And it still didn't take me three
What up,
hours
Ricky?
to get out of there. Like,
That's what I'm
what are you
saying. People,
talking about?
I live
Gavin, what's
76
good?
miles away, bro. I live 76 miles away from the stadium. Gee, it don't it I go right to Wasco's after, give me chicken and waffle, eat, drive home.
Man,
It's not a hard task or ask for anybody. If you flying in, it's literally 5 minutes from the airport. It's literally right there. Like you could fly in on game day,
man.
roll right up to the tailgate, get lit, go into the stadium, and then roll right back, get on the plane and leave. It's flights going in and out all night long. It's LAX, one of the
Definitely is.
busiest airports in the world,
Definitely is.
especially if you're coming from a major corridor to there. Like if you're in Atlanta, New York, Miami, New Orleans, those areas, you get there easy.
DJ Ralph say In and Out Burger for me after the game. Well, you in the next parking lot.
And the thing is, my very first game was in the 500.
I'm telling you. I'm telling you.
My very first game was in the 500s. I got pictures watching them play the
I'm
Steelers.
trying, and was happy as hell.
Happy as hell.
Happy as hell. I took all the pictures. Me and the people in the same row was lit. We trading off concession stand runs. You need something? I'm gonna come back. It was up. We had an amazing time. I
Love
stayed
it.
at the La Quinta down the street. I walked, but yeah, man, it is what it is, bro. Either is you down or you all the way down, as a once great literary poet once said by the name of Mystical.
What it do, man? All right, bro. Let's get into
Shout
the
out to the
game.
legend Pappy. Pappy say I live in Bakersfield and it takes 2.5 hours to get home.
Man,
Tell
Pappy
him
be
stop
way in New
playing with
York.
you, Pappy. Tell him stop playing with you. You know what I'm saying?
Bro, if you love it, there's like the fun you have. I get it, bro. You could be at home with your homies at the game. But there's no, I'm saying if you can make it, there's no reason you don't want to experience that type of atmosphere, the game, the Steelers atmosphere, the Eagles atmosphere, the Raiders atmosphere. The Eagles was just crazy, bro.
Yeah, that was the Mecca.
That was like
That was the pinnacle.
like, bro, like to be there live in the game, not watching it on TV. I'm talking about
Exactly.
live when you turn it around, you're surrounded by nothing but Charger fans. Y'all just high-fiving, screaming, jumping up and down, just like such a glorious moment. Bro, you can't replicate that at home.
That's like somebody telling you like, "Oh Man, I can just put on a Oculus or whatever and go to Six Flags as opposed to actually going to Six Flags. Like I can get on Goliath from my couch. Okay,
Telling you, bro.
you got it.
Breezy got this from what we got. We got this from TJ Maxx, man. Shout out TJ Maxx on that.
Talking about the hoodies.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
We're gonna get into it. What you think, Breezy? This the matchup master. Give us one chat. Give us one offensive matchup and one defensive matchup that's gonna decide the game. Give us one. This the matchup master. Matchup master.
Matchup master.
I give you one solid. Dallas defensive line versus our offensive line.
Mm.
And still match up with CD.
That was kind of where I was leaning, the second one, but I think I might have one even better than that one.
So for the offensive side of the ball, the matchup that's going to decide the game in every game for us is defensive line, offensive line matchup. I think we have too many weapons to just say, if you stop one, we go to the next one. We go to the next one, right? But the offensive line as a unit has to function and be able to give Herbert a pocket and some escape lanes. When they do that, we up. We run it up. But when they don't, Lord.
Oh, Lord.
Look at that, man. John said he live in New Mexico where it snows, and I'm still up to make the game. Hold up, baby. That's what I'm talking about. He said, my man, Arrowhead Stadium is about a 4-hour drive from my house. I've driven there a total of 32 times to go to 16 Charger games there. That's what I'm talking about, Mike. Did you go on last Sunday, Mike?
Shout out my guy, Mike.
Trust me when I say that as a veteran of college games, where you sitting doesn't matter. Being there and cheering means you're a fan. I'm telling you, if somebody, look, same people that say, I want to be a nosebleed, but if somebody came up to you and gave you Super Bowl ticket, nosebleed, you going to be there.
Nah, I'm too good for that.
Nah, he been practicing. He's a game time. He's questionable. CD, he's questionable. They say, Mike says, go deep on the Cowboys. Harrison KLS are. Waylon says, I think defense win the game again, to be honest.
I like that.
I'm with it, bro. I just, like, offensive line, Brodie's been saying that for, like, since trade deadline. This is it. This is it. The thing I want to see is the coaching around the offensive line has to step up. He can't, we're past the point of blaming the offensive line.
Man.
We've known about this offensive line since week 4.
It's got to be something. And somebody
so now it's coaching.
Yeah.
It's coaching.
Got to be something.
It's all on coaching. You know, these guys been in that locker room since week 4 with a couple additions. But since week 4, offensive line been the issue. It ain't an excuse no more. You should adapt and overcome. That's what great coaches do. And I mean, for the most part, 10-4. 10-4. Defense got way better. They had some issues early on with the run game. Just up and down play. But
and injuries of their own on the defensive side of the ball. Like, we lost Mac, basically a month. DP, basically a month.
And he came back, he was rusty. People was, but now he like a well-oiled machine. And you see how effective he is in the run game.
Well, he is a run stopper.
This man is a one run machine stopping. As soon as he meets them in the hole, it's dead issue. It's a dead issue.
Going backwards.
Dead issue, bro. He's a solid wrecking ball, man. And then that has freed up Dayon to be Dayon, to be out in coverage, to be a spy, to be utilized as a multifaceted linebacker. And then even Troy Dyer coming in on key third down passing downs and assisting out and stepping up if they do run it on third down, being able to still fill in that gap. And then DJ just coming on the back end and just cleaning everything up, or just providing that extra pressure as a blitzer.
Him just being able to roam.
And him coming down in the box.
Yeah.
His ability to come down in the box and help the run. If you watch him, he might not make the tackle, but he makes the play. Meaning
like
that he blows up. He blew up the lineman, just destroyed him. This is a safety. Destroyed an offensive lineman and blew the play up. But that's the plays that don't make PFF. That's the plays that don't make the box sheet. You don't see those plays unless you watch the film and you go, bro, he really.
Boy took out a lineman and a running back.
And it's just, those are the things that you're thankful for. That's when you see the team is fine-tuned and the players are just having fun, bro. They're communicating, talking. We were down 2 guys on the back end. We had to
Huh?
call up a practice squad player who played majority of the snaps, Marcus Williams. And you really didn't see any drop off. So that, what do we say? That goes into the preparation and the game planning that these coaches have instilled. We're down. We were down Mickens. We lost Jefferson, and we were down Molden.
He was still back there cooking.
So defense has like made a full-time adjustment. Offensive line, they have their moments where they do well, but then they got a lot of moments of what the hell. Then the route running is in question because it's like, bro, you know we don't have enough time, but these routes that you're running isn't getting anybody open. They're stacked on top of each other. It's a slow progression route when you don't have a line that gives them that time. I think we need to go forward. What I said started last year. We got to start running the ball like 30 to 40 times a game. Just got to play smash. We got the defense that's capable of that. So if we're being effective with the run,
Kill that
getting
time of
first down,
possession.
yes, we give Herbert 20 to 25 passes a game. That's a safe number. 20 to 25 effective passes that get chunk plays, get first down, that move the chains. You know what I'm saying? You're getting in the 3rd and 4, and you're hitting them for 8, 9 yard, 12-yard gain. Moving the chains. Go back to running the ball. The run game getting you in a short 3rd down situation or picking up first downs. We was averaging what? Kamani was averaging 4 yards a carry.
Yeah, almost right at 4 yards a carry last game.
And then Hampton was having big runs. I think he was at 5 almost, something like that. Establish that run. 40 carries. You got two backs. I think Vidal has earned that mainstay back for the rest of the season. I mean, we ain't got nobody else.
Hell no.
Bell call with Hampton and Vidal. 40 carries, 20, 25 yards passing for Herbert. 25 attempts. 25 attempts for him. We know how great he is, but we're limited by this offensive line. So to protect him, the one thing they've been decent at is run.
My matchup master, I actually have 2. Tyree stole one, but he say special teams versus special teams and highlighted Cowboys player Turpin. He tough. I ain't gonna lie. We cannot lose contain on him in special teams. He has the type of speed that I don't know if anybody on the entire roster like has once he's off to the races. Like he gets a seam, it's gonna be done. And I know in the past couple of weeks, special teams have had their challenges with keeping lane discipline. So that's definitely one is keeping that dude Turpin bottled up, man. He has a next level speed to him. The second would be Jake Ferguson versus whoever's guarding him. Jake Ferguson is a very underrated tight end over there. And so much attention goes to CD and George Pickens, and rightfully so, that you forget about him. Big body, good hands, can run. So it's like, man, them little crossing routes or those little 3rd and short, he is definitely out there. So who we stick on him should be an interesting matchup to watch.
I think reading some of the comments, Peaky says, refs on defense, 75, killing us on offense, keys to the game. Waylon says, what do we think our odds again for keeping Mentor for another year or a nice 3 years? If I was Mentor, man, I wouldn't be in a rush to be a head coach. I mean, it's such a cutthroat deal, and he's still young. He's still young. What job? I wouldn't want to walk into the Titans job. Would not want to walk into that job, right? If I'm going to take a head coaching job, I'm going to take something like the Patriots would have been a perfect job for him. But he's young, 2nd year in the NFL, coaching in the NFL. It's a lot of nuances that go, and it's a lot of nuances being a head coach, man. That's a lot of weight on your shoulders. And 2 years in the league, yes, they calling your phone, but all money ain't good money. You know what I'm saying? I would have that conversation with Joe and Jim and be like, what do you guys think? Am I ready? Because remember, you're not just a coordinator no more. It's all yours. The whole responsibilities. If the offensive coordinator, defensive coordinator bad, guess what? Nobody cares. You're the head coach. You're the head. Only time people will pick those guys apart is when you're winning, but you're not. It's not pretty, right? Kind of like now. We're at 10-4. Nobody's calling for Jim Head. Everybody's calling for Greg Roman. Greg, this offense should be being more productive than it is. Why not? I guarantee you, if it's the other way around, if we was 4-10, they'd be calling for Jim Head.
Mm-hmm. Overpriced.
Same thing with the Eagles. They calling for the offensive coordinator's head. They went egg the house. Eagles are still winning, but they're calling for the OC's head. Now you take it around. What was the guy that was before the coach they got now? He won the Super Bowl 2 years later. They ran him out of town. He just 2 years removed from the Super Bowl. They 86'd him.
Out of here, bruh.
So I don't know. Got to talk to his family about that, man. Got to talk to their family about that, bro. Are you ready? That's some big shoes to fill, man. It's your show now. No more, I'm just going to go focus on defense. Now it's everything from the players you pick, personnel, your coaching staff. It's all yours. Keenan Moore, look, he's learning. He's drinking from a fire hose, and he's been in the league. He played in the league, coached for a while in the coordinator's position.
Yeah.
And he down there getting the blues in New Orleans. He getting that work. And he come off a Super Bowl as offensive coordinator.
Man.
Yes, sir, Bobby. What we got next? I want to know who Tay was talking. Tay, man, hit us up with who you was talking about. I need to see this. I'm gonna go watch this.
We want smoke.
I want all the smoke.
I'm
clipping and doing a live reaction to it.
Who won't smoke me?
Because I want to know who taking shots. Because I mean, just be up front. Y'all want to take shots. We can go there. It's a lot of things I want to say respectfully.
No, disrespectfully.
Appreciate you, Deadpool. He says, appreciate you for the super chat. He says, yo, I had a question. What if we win the Super Bowl and Jim passes the head coach and the mentor? I love it. I've said that before. I was like, if I was Jesse, man, Jim ain't going to be coaching much longer. Maybe 3 to 5 more years. Maybe 3 to 5 more years. And if he gets that Super Bowl beforehand, he might be out sooner. You know, because age, he's old, he had hip replacement. You know what I'm saying?
Got a bad gait.
Yeah. And you've been with him. He brought you up, brought you with him from Michigan, brought you up through the system. You kind of raised up under him. Deadpool, you might be right, bro. You might be onto something. I would love it. Me personally, that's what, if I was mentor, that's what I'd be focused on.
Mm-hmm.
Man, can I get the keys to the car when you leave? You know what I'm saying? It seems like it. It seems like it. Because I see Jim coaching probably 3 to 5 on the very high end. I don't see him going past 5 years coaching. At some point, he got to enjoy life in that hip.
At some point.
Nah, Jim old now, man. Jim old. You be seeing them press conferences.
We're going to attack the day. Enthusiasm on the mankind.
But yeah, we said it before on the show, man. If I was Jesse, I'd be like, I'll stay here if y'all like put it right and I'm next coach up. Nah, Greg. Look, Greg been around a long time. His name ain't never got called for head coaching. It's kind of like the Eric Bellarmine. It's just not gonna happen, my boy. He been coaching for a long time.
What's his name?
You know, Eric.
Charlotte McGay.
That's why I say extra 5 years. That still puts him on the high end. Like he's almost 70 something. If he ain't 70 something, coaching's just as stressful as playing. I think it's more stressful. Coaching, man, people have questions for you when you win. You're like, man, we won.
Bro.
We won.
A game that you wasn't supposed to win and you won, and there's still questions. Boy, y'all got some letters on this thing here.
Bruh. I said at the beginning of the year, I said if this offense ain't averaging 28 to 30 points a game, he was gone. With what we were seeing in training camp and the weapon, like that's the crazy thing. In training camp, man, they was letting it fly. They had you to believe that we was going zip zoom. We gonna be the greatest show on
turf,
artificial grass. I mean, they was zip zooming. You seen all the highlight reels with KLS. Even the second team was throwing bombs. Third team was throwing bombs. Everything. Back of the end zone catches with Trey. The route running was crisp. Then we get to the game. I'm like, where the playbook at? Peaky says the issue with new head coaching positions that you typically had a very, 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 very bad team. Also, ownership and fan base has zero patience. Yeah. You got to be walking into a position where the best position to walk into is if you got a lot of young talent, kind of like the Patriots. You got a lot of young talent and you got a lot of cap space. Patriots had a lot of cap space, so they could go sign some stopgap fillers, and then they had a whole bunch of draft picks. So you walked into like kind of a best case scenario. And you was going into an easy schedule the following season. Because, you know, whenever you have a losing schedule, they give you an easy schedule the following season. Pretty easy. Still got to play football.
Shane said he trying to call, man. You ain't answering the phone.
Hold on. See how the NFL script is going down this year. Why not the boat to the Super Bowl? Peaky got the script. Peaky been giving us the script the whole time. Pappy says, is Dave Pallet at Boat Crew Podcast? Oh, he's asking it. Well, hold on, Shane. Man, they had that's true, Mike. That is true. That's probably why they was letting them fly, because they had them too. And I'm watching in training camp how they was just manhandling people and disrespectfully discarding bodies like they were just carcasses at a pig farm. Like they just took all the ribs off the thing and just threw the legs and
What?
like yeah, at a pig farm, a rendering place. That's how they was, bro. You remember when yeah. I think we drafted them first 3 rounds in D-line. I think it's just O-line and D-line this year. We only got 5 picks. So I think the first 3 going to O-line. Hold on, I don't know why it didn't come up.
Happening with my boy Shane. What are you talking about?
I ain't got a missed call from Shane though.
Hold on, where's Shane trying to come up it?
Oh, he just called. I'm gonna call him back. What up, Shane? You on Lightning Strike podcast?
Hey man, what's going on? Lightning Strike.
What's good? What's good? How you feeling?
Can you hear me?
Yes, sir.
Can y'all hear me good?
Yes, sir.
I'm on speakerphone on my back patio. I got some company here. He's a Miami Dolphins fan, but he has nothing against the Chargers. Since the Dolphins are struggling, he's going to be helping me root for the Chargers tomorrow.
Hell yeah, friend. As he should.
But man, hey man, so you know why I'm calling you? I'm calling to tell you we're going to get a little bit better. Justin Herbert's a little bit more healed up. Offensive line's going to be a little bit better. The running game's going to be a lot better. And we are poised to get a big victory in Dallas. And, man, all we need is Jacksonville to beat up on the Broncos. And boy, does it line us up. It lines us up. I ain't even worried about the Texans, man. I'm worried about Denver last game of the year. I'm excited. What a fantastic time to be a Charger fan.
Yes.
I agree. Absolutely agree. I wish everybody shared your optimism, Shane, but one can only hope.
Yeah, man. And there's a lot of great Charger fans out there that they actually do more than me. Like they do a lot. But they're like, well, we might win 2 out of the next 4. We might win. And I'm like, we're going to win them all. And you got to have that mindset. You know, the team has the mindset. And it's unique for me because I am basically in Dallas. You know, I'm in Northeast Texas. I'm 45 minutes from Arlington Stadium.
For sure.
And all my friends and my best friend and all my peoples and all my extended family, everybody's Cowboy fans. So this game has a whole separate special meaning other than the big picture. I just can't wait to beat the Cowboys in Dallas.
I feel it.
Let's go. So how y'all feeling about the offensive line being better this week? Are you worried or like, how are y'all feeling about pass protection? I feel like this could be a game where Herbert can actually step up and throw for 300 yards. What do you guys think?
I think it's no need for him to throw for 300. I think if we focus on the run, control the clock, that's where we need to start working the playoff game plan. Right, we need to be getting into the playoff mindset, taking all these next 3 games as if they're playoffs. Our preparation need to be playoff mind state. Our ball control needs to be playoff mind state. We need to establish the run game, get the ground game going, take time off, slow the game down,
Or
control
speed it up.
And control the possession, control the possessions, take time off the clock, eat the clock up, chew it up, have long sustained drive that leads you to 7 points, not 3. I mean, I'll take 3, but 7 is the ultimate goal. If you can run 13 minutes off the clock and you rammed it down their throat, running the ball, and you cap it off with a touchdown, that's 4 possessions. Four possessions.
You know what?
And the game's over if you do something like that.
What you're saying is more realistic. But you know, as a Charger fan, and of course, you know, I love Justin Herbert because that's my QB1. I would like to see 150 yards rushing and 350 yards passing and a 44-14 Charger win.
Yeah, we want
about 40.
You want to blow the top off that thing.
How about 44-14 Chargers? You know what I mean?
Want a complete uproar in Jerry's world.
I don't even think they're going to do it. Even if the game plan lets them, I don't think they're going to do it.
I know you know why? Because we're too tough and respectful. Because once we get up by 3 scores, we're not going to score. We're going to run the ball and punt. Because yeah, I get it. We're that down and dirty team. But man, I just would like to win comfortably. And
Me too. Me too. But that's why I say even if we get into a low scoring game, if we're scoring like a 21-7 game with the defense playing how they play, that's a good game, especially if you are dominating with the run and you're just eating the clock up. I love it.
Excited about our defense and our running game, man. And remember, Hampton, that was his first week back last week. So this week it's going to be a little bit more dialed up. And we know that Vidal is a star. I'm super excited. And I totally get what you're saying. Hey, if we rush for 240 yards and Herbert throws for 170, I'm all about that.
That's a good game with a W at the end.
W.
That's a solid, well-balanced game, playoff style game. Because remember, in the playoffs, you're not putting up 40 points in the playoffs. It's tight. It's possessions.
Well, we might.
We can, but we don't have, realistically, we don't have the offensive line to lean on. We have the weapons that we can score like that, but we ain't calling plays.
We just need 6 10. So, hey, can I join? Hey, let's have a prayer. I'm going to lead us all in prayer. Charger fans, dear Lord, please give Justin Herbert 0.6 of 1 second. That's all we're asking for. Dear Lord, we only need 0.6 of 1 second to complete a pass. Dear Lord, can we get out?
Man, sound like everybody.
Herbert sits on his back foot and just gets killed, and you're like, what in the hell is going on?
That's
all, me, man.
That's our magic number, bro. We got to get to. The thing is, and I love it. If we can run up the score, cool. But I don't think Jim is planning the game to run up the score. I think he's going to plan the game, control the clock.
No,
control the clock. It's not even about being respectful. It's about just being. They just came out and said they want to play bully ball. So if that's what the GM and the front office is saying, we're building the team to be bullies, then they hitting the switch and they running the ball. And they're going to slow it down. And there's nothing wrong. If we have a complete controlled game, there's nothing wrong with a 21-7 score if they dominated on every aspect. Oh,
no, absolutely not. With our defense, man, I'm all about it. If it's in a gritty, ugly game, like the Chiefs game, we won by 3 points. But at no point did any Charger fan, any real Charger optimistic fan, at no point were we not. When it was 10-0, I never thought for 1 second that we were not going to win the game because I believe in the defense because I've been watching it all year.
They've really been lights out since that Jacksonville game. They've really been lights out.
Lights out.
Consistent.
Yeah.
So,
buddy.
And because we know the Cowboys are going to throw the ball, I feel like we have a ball hawk secondary. And if they make just 2 mistakes, and like you said, us running the ball effectively, we could have this game in control in the first half, and your final score could be 22-13, and we never felt like we were going to lose. But I hope it's 44-14. I hope we hang it on them.
Yeah, I think it's too late in the season for that. I don't think they're going to be looking to run up the
score. You don't see Hampton breaking a 62-yard touchdown run?
I can see it. I mean, if we do it like that, yes. But I think
you don't see like a touchdown for Ladd and a touchdown for Trey.
I think a part of it too is reserving the player. Like if we should get up, it's you know what I mean. You don't want to put J10 in any more arm than he got to be. You can keep him fresh.
Yeah, I know.
Moving.
I know we're conservative like that. I just hope hang it on them. Be up by 3 scores, man. I want to dominate them. But like you said, if we win by 1 point, and man, remember, it's the same as last week, fellas. The whole reason I'm fired up is we have to root for the Jacksonville Jaguars. We need Denver to lose 1 damn game, and then we will be playing for the number 1 seed as long as we handle our business. And no one's talking.
We need 3 W's. And we need some help from the Jaguars on this Sunday.
And that's it.
We do our part. If they can put a notch against the Broncos and we win these next 2 in that last matchup, we can, like Peaky said, then nobody in the media is even talking about this possibility that the Chargers have the possibility to win out, especially if Broncos lose. And still get the number 1 seed and win a division.
It's not just the division. It's the number 1 seed. It's everything in the AFC. And no one's even mentioned the Chargers as being the top dog.
No,
they don't even mention it at all.
Keep disrespecting us. It gives us more fuel for the fire. Those guys see it in the locker room. They understand. It makes them hungry. It gives them that edge.
And I think Jim is doing a great job at harnessing that energy.
They ain't talking about.
I just love it, man. I love it.
They spend more time talking about the Kansas City loss and being out of the playoffs than they did what the Chargers did to take the Chiefs out of the game.
Put them out of the
But a
playoffs.
matter of fact, even when they did talk about the Chargers, they only did it in a way where they had to cover what the Chargers did, and it was all about the Chiefs' loss. No one ever said the Chargers beat them. They never talked about getting beat. They lost. They never said the Chargers beat them. And so I think all Charger fans noticed that, like, okay, we beat the Chiefs, and now we're just talking about the collapse of the Chiefs. Well, how did that happen? Well, the Chargers swept them, and we went into Arrowhead in the third coldest Charger game ever played in history with a banged-up quarterback and the worst offensive line in football, and we still beat them in Arrowhead. And they don't even hear nothing about it. They don't talk about it.
Yeah, man.
Frustrating.
Appreciate you for the call, man.
Yeah, Shane, appreciate you for
Hey, man,
tapping in, man.
appreciate
We're going to
y'all.
get back to it.
Let me put it on tape. So Chargers 36. Here's my real prediction. Chargers 36, Cowboys 22.
And what they got to do? Last week you said they got to give them the dagger. What's this week we got to do?
This week is just continue to win. Make the next game the most important game.
Yep.
Because if we don't handle this game, we lose our opportunity to have the biggest game, one of the biggest games in Charger history. If we play the Broncos in Week 18 for the number 1 seed, that'll be one of the biggest games in Charger history.
And some people going to miss it because they're not in San Diego.
Those people, you know what? They can just keep crying.
Yeah.
You got to believe it. Hey, I love you guys.
All right, man. Thank you.
All right,
Appreciate
you too, bro.
Appreciate it.
Love y'all.
Love you too, man.
Talk to you after.
Yes, sir.
All right, man. Bob.
But I say, man, appreciate you, Shane, for the tap in.
My boy is just a ball of positivity, and it's like that's how you gotta be, man. Like, and we realistically know that every time it's not gonna work out that way. But man, I would much rather have that approach than sitting around in a circle. Yeah, we might be cooked this game. I don't know if we gonna be able to butterfly.
It's all good, man. Like I said, every game, bro, we do more beating of ourselves than the opponents of us.
Mm-hmm.
Right? And it's the little things that we gotta. The offensive line just gotta give them clean pockets. Herbert gotta let it go. Herbert gotta either let it go or run, right?
Or throw the ball away.
Yeah, or throw the ball away.
A very viable option. Throw that
offensive
ball
line
out
can't.
of bounds.
We can't get into those long third downs. Got to stay ahead of the sticks. And then we can't get inside the 30 and get brain farts. What got us there? Continue that. Stop being scary. Continue that success.
At this, go ahead, my boy.
You're right. Be 100% aggressive. When it's that time, when you need to score, and this is a score you must have, be aggressive with it. Be aggressive with it. But get in there, believe in the run, stay ahead of the sticks. Don't get these stupid penalties, false starts, these holding, these little dumb ticky-tack penalties that we get that just kills drives.
Mm-hmm.
Appreciate Brian for the memberships. He just gifted 5 Lightning Strike memberships, bro. Appreciate you, Brian.
Big B's.
Mike says, I love to see Ladd, QJ Harris, Gadsden, and KLS just go deep on it. Me too. But also, at this point, if we need to do it, but at this point, establish your playoff game plan. Control the clock. Everybody knows you win in the playoffs by controlling the clock, being methodical in scoring and playing great defense.
Running that bomb.
Just about every Super Bowl team thrived off the peak of their defense. The defense being the tone setters. Look at what they was able to do in the Super Bowl last year. The Eagles defense clicked at the right time, the end of the year, and they went on a generational run. They skated through the Super Bowl because they got so many extra possessions just from how great the defense was playing that they ran a score. They put 40 in the Super Bowl. They made it look easy. So whenever you have a fine-tuned defense like that, man, you gonna put 40. I'd rather, Brian making it rain for Christmas.
Telling you, blessing the people.
Let's go, bro. I really truly think that like we can go in here, even if they play all the starters, even if they do everything and beat the Cowboys handily, if we go out and execute mistake-free football, because we don't have the offensive line to where we can make mistakes. We got the weapons where we can recover from it, but we don't have the blocking capabilities, the consistent blocking. It's been doing decent. It has its moments, and we need to take advantage of those moments. So, and I think it comes in the run game, and we kind of abandoned it. Like Hampton had great big chunk runs, and then we just abandoned it. We got away from the run.
Mm-hmm.
It's like, no, milk that cow, bro. Milk that cow. We get down inside the 30, and next thing you know, we stop running. We doing trick plays. And it's like, why, bro? Why? Go with what got us here, bro. Sometimes go with what they know you're going to do and dare them to stop it.
Just say be aggressive, man. That 38-second offense we ran to score right before halftime against the Chiefs. I think we can play like that. Quick, it's decisive. Even when it's not a completion or whatever the catch may be, it's hike the ball, 2-step drop, put it up in the air, get a receiver opportunity to make a play on it.
The thing I don't like about this game is now that the Cowboys have nothing to play for, they got nothing to lose, and they just going to throw caution to the wind and just go for everything. Every play.
Mhm.
Every play. They going to go for everything. So with the quarterback duel, man, I'm always going to give it to Herbert, man. It ain't really too many quarterbacks that line up in the NFL that I'm going to lean on against Herbert when it comes to quarterback duel. Herbert is just an amazing threat, whether running the ball, passing the ball, being creative, making stuff up on the fly when he's allowed to. Hands down, Herbert. Dak is no slouch either, though. Dak in his ability to throw the deep ball.
That's what I was going to comment on.
And he
And
wants
we know
it.
I was just about to say, and we know he gonna take them chances. Like Dak gonna let it go.
Dak could put up a 500-yard game on you playing around.
Definitely, if given the time to dissect your defense, he will definitely dissect your defense. ST 1993, what's good, bro? How you?
I ain't seen him in a minute, bro.
Yeah, he's still over here talking about Raiders.
Man, yeah, they on their way. Who y'all gonna get? The guy from Nebraska? I mean, Indiana? I don't think he got that. Like, if you watch the game of football goes into waves, right? And I think the wave of the future of quarterback, that pocket passer quarterback, unless you got like a big arm and you just a smart guy, it's kind of gone away to the wayside because these defensive ends and defensive tackles have gotten way faster, way stronger, way more elite. So they're in the backfield like it's nothing. So if you're not really a dual threat quarterback that can extend the play with your legs, I don't see it really happening for you in the NFL. Trying to drop back, sit back in the pocket, and you're not a threat to pick it up with your legs, I don't see it working for you, my boy.
EST says, I'm from Chula Vista. I heard rumors that the city may be building an NFL stadium. Chargers, ? Not before 2039 for us, my boy. That thing must...
They better make sure they get the okay, or it's going to be empty. They might have earmarked for future development some land, which will be smart, but you got to consult the team that you want. And 2039 is the next available team, which would be the Chargers. I mean, San Diego ain't want them. Chula Vista, pony up the money.
Shout out to Chula Vista.
And are people going to get mad at that they in Chula Vista and not San Diego?
Yeah. Fitness 4234 said they ain't building ish.
Deadpool says hockey. They ain't get that Mission Valley thing off the ground yet. Charger Takes did a good cover story on that.
Shout out our guy Charger Takes.
Yeah.
Shout out to all the Charger content creators, man.
Appreciate all the
you know what I'm saying? I ain't got no reason to hate on nobody. You know
I love everybody. The more we cover the Charger, the more the merrier. It's a beautiful thing when we walk around the tailgate and we see content creators, LB, Jess, Charger Take, F Your Podcast, all those people around there creating content around the Chargers.
Mm-hmm.
I love it. Boots on the ground, creating content. Love it. I ain't knocking it at all. NFL Mike. Shout out them, man. Man, I got us going to the chip.
We going to the ship.
Brian said you got us winning the playoff. Got us going to the ship, bro. I believe in this team, bro. All we gotta do is the offensive line, bro. Offensive line, guys. If you're listening to me. Come here.
Everybody take a knee. Hey.
Hold up. On me. Fellas, we're not signing nobody. We're not trading for nobody. We ain't cutting nobody. But you got an opportunity before you to etch your name in history, in battle for your kids, your grandkids, your great-grandkids, for generations to see far beyond you. You got that chance. It's on you. All you got to do is punish the man that lies across from you every time we snap the ball. Take that man heart and soul That man is trying to stop your legacy. He's trying to stop your generation from seeing you. So take that for what it's worth. How bad do you want it? Go get it. Because I want to be remembered forever.
First team all defense.
That's all we need, man. Them just to play their heart out, man. Every lineup, play your heart out.
We only asking for partial greatness. I don't even need you to have your best game. We just need collectively for y'all to be maybe 2 ticks better than you historically are. And I think that's going to be plenty.
The only thing they remember about 2006 season is who won the Super Bowl.
Mm-hmm.
Almost could have got there, had the team to get there. Nobody remember them. I guarantee you, they remember the Super Bowl champs.
Yeah.
Names that's etched. They can never erase it. Never take it away from you.
I'm here, Shawty.
You got a chance to do that.
Shawty Hill.
75, you could be the worst person, but your name will forever be etched on the Lombardi trophy. You got the chance for us to have to say your name for the rest of our lives.
Oof, what
you gonna do? I suck? Okay. Well, you're gonna say my name for the rest of your life. You're gonna see my name.
Trying to tell you. Everardo says that we can never be Tom Brady.
Tom Brady's only Tom Brady. Tyreek, Tay, you got to send me the which video was it? Because I'm going to watch this. This is still on my mind.
Oh Lord,
this is still on my mind.
Tell you why you do that. Now I got to get a phone call. Now we got to be like, as we pulling up.
Why is Malik Willis in the game? Jordan Love got hurt?
Yeah, Pappy said he got knocked out.
Unbelievable.
Loud.
But domino players. Well, we know domino players for the Packers. Jordan Love goes out. For us, bro, I'm going to just say this. If these two players play well, we win. And we've been saying it. Deion Henley and DJ. This team, it's been a shift. It's the energy of this team lies within those two. So whatever energy they bring during pregame, they bring on the field during the game, dictates how the team as a whole, offense and defense, plays.
Yeah.
So if those two players are out there having fun, playing hard, cracking heads, we win. That's our domino. Those two players, that energy that they have. So Deion and DJ have to have that energy for us to win. That's our domino players. What you got?
Cam Hart and Kamani Vidal. I say if we get that heart that we done got the last 2 weeks, Chiefs game and Chiefs game and the Eagles game. Because whether CD plays or not remains to be seen. I mean, he been practicing, but he gonna have to hold one of them. And if he able to slow one of them down, that changes Dallas's game plan significantly. So it's going to be a fun matchup to watch. But if he's out there, hits, whole nine, I think would be good. And then just Kamani being Kamani, that he's been since he kind of took over full-time running back duties. Just consistent, getting out to that edge, getting them large runs here and there. We need him, man. So that's who I got. Cam Hart, Kamani Vidal.
Love it. Let's get it. Who we got?
You got next.
Quick, nasty, down and dirty, bro. George Pickett, deep ball. Dak gonna air it out. And we got to stop that air threat. We got to get to Dak. Dak's going to, as much as Dak want to air the ball out, and much as he wants to throw the ball 50 times a game, which he will do, if we can get that pressure, he's going to give it to you 3 to 4 times.
Absolutely.
He's going to throw it to you 3 to 4 times. So if we get that pressure up front, if that D-line, this is where, Jesse, this is where you get into your playoff defensive line, defensive front, the unique stunts, things that you do, dropping the defensive lineman into coverage. That's beautiful. Like every time he does that, it's like a mental check. You see the end of the game with DJ, how DJ ran Travis Kelce's route. Same route that we watched him practice in training camp.
No, you didn't.
I posted on X.
You wasn't at training camp. No, you didn't.
No, we just some random content creators.
You are a Los Angeles Chargers fan.
But that's what we're looking at. Our danger zone, I'm gonna keep saying it. It's the deep threat.
Yeah.
Dak will, especially if they get behind, Dak will use that to get them up there. He used it to come back, beat Kansas City, used it against the Eagles. He used it against just about every
He
team.
has two aggressive wide receivers who gon' very much try to make a play on that ball. So it is
And that's the
very
thing.
incumbent on our corners to get their heads turned around, at least be in a good position. That's like Dak is smart in that area. Couple of step drop, he just throw this high ball that's in the air hanging for so many seconds. And by that time, you done ran in the CD or, you know what I'm saying, got tangled up or something like that. And now it's pass interference and they moving the ball. So, which is why I
But that
highlighted like Cam, but still going to be very much a part of this as well as and whoever else is back there over the top helping out.
This what I like. This what I like. And y'all will see it if he does it. Marcus Williams. This is what Marcus Williams plays well. This is the key that he brings to the team, his ball hawking ability, the ability to track the ball that's in the air. Like if you watch his games against Dak, when he played for the Saints, he's phenomenal. He's a phenomenal deep ball hawking safety. And those high balls, he's in the right position. He's gonna take those out the air. He's gonna take those out the air. He's just as aggressive as the receiver when he's attacking the ball. And I think he's going to be clutch in those situations for us. So that'll be a benefit for us having him out there, and you will see it pay off dividends where he comes over the top and snatches the football on those deep shots. So look for Marcus Williams.
Let's go.
Yes, sir. Our offensive blueprint, I think we need to just be right now. We need to go 25 passing, 40 rushing. That needs to be the offensive breakdown for this squad. That needs to be our blueprint to success. We know what Herbert can do, but we also know the limitations of this offensive line. So play behind the strong suits of the run game, and that opens up the pass game. Herbert can still put up 300 yards on 25 attempts. You know what I'm saying? Especially if the run game is killing them, that leaves the play action wide open, and we can go deep. So establish the run, stay with the run, and let Herbert get those chunk plays on those 25 attempts, those certainty throws that he likes. And that's it. It's not about right now. I don't care about who stands out. If Lag getting 1,000 yards receiving, I don't care. I want to win a Super Bowl.
Yeah, all the fantasy people. Lads fell off. He's not the same as he was. Okay.
A well-executed game plan that ends in a W is what we want as Charger fans. Right now is not electric football. The electric football stopped after week 12. High-flying football, high-scoring football, dipping and dabbing all over the field, that was week 12. This is playoff football now, where you slow the ball down, you slow the game down, and you score. You take these long, extended drives and they end in scores. That's what we got to shift our mind to. That's why you think fantasy past week 14, really they start the playoffs, championship games, because the low scoring starts, because everybody's getting to the playoff mindset. And that's where we need to be. Defense blueprint, bro.
Pressure on Dak.
Pressure on Dak and get those, capitalize on the football that he gives you. Don't drop the interception.
DP.
Yeah, DP.
DP.
No stone hands, DP.
We need you. we need you to haul one in, my boy, and run in the end zone. Go crazy.
What up, Jim? Love you too, bro.
My guy, Jimothy.
Brian says, should we keep Najee next season? Depends on what he's asking. I mean,
he say no.
You say no?
No.
We need 3 backs.
We need 3 backs, but I'm just the running back shelf life, but then the injured running back shelf life coming back from an Achilles. Like, not to say that he can't do it, but
if he come back for the low, you wouldn't.
I don't believe in it. I think there's another viable option that we probably can get.
I mean, we bring him back to training camp and see. He got to make the roster.
But
you got to compete with everybody.
I mean, absolutely. I mean, everybody come, but I just think end of the day we can go get somebody else who ain't tore their Achilles. Like,
it's a lot of young running backs that we can.
That's what I'm saying. Like, I think
maybe we bring back who went to Cleveland.
Rocket Sanders.
Yeah,
who went over there and I mean they took him, but we ain't seen him.
Typical.
Yeah,
Cleveland took somebody else from us too.
Yeah, took him. We ain't seen him. Don't get me in my conspiracy bag.
Tyree, you 100% right. He says, can't let Quinnen Williams or Connor go off. He says, Dallas got Kenneth Murray. Colin plays, and we know how he plays and digs street clothes. Oh, Kenneth Murray. I say keep him for the low, and we don't have to rush him back with Vidal being number 2. I say see what he do. If he comes back for the low, I mean, got training camp. He got to make it through training camp. You got to see how healthy he is. You know what I'm saying? You got to make the roster like everybody else now. We chilled with you last year. You was golden. You had your eye rocket.
And I think, you know what I'm saying, indirectly, all of that plays into, I think it's the totality of like everything. You know what I'm saying? Like it unfortunate as it was, but it's like what we remember about Najee for real. You know what I'm saying? Is that one, you had this phantom eye injury during the 4th of July that basically cost you, you know what I'm saying, a month of playing time. And then you tore your Achilles. Like, you know what I mean? So that's the two detractors that we remember about the season. So if we negotiating from a price standpoint, it's like, I don't have much to go on. And
He's
then,
gonna get an incentive-based contract for sure.
you know what I'm saying? Then the off the field stuff is like, you know, I don't know. And I'm just saying that there's so many other probably younger options, people who are looking to make a name that we go.
Because Vidal has established himself as a solidified number 2 running back.
Oh yeah, I think moving forward, he's definitely RB2, and
So
everybody else gonna have to.
now, do you waste the price on Najee being expensive and being coming number 3? You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Because Vidal's coming up on contract in a couple years. So if you banish him to number 3 when he's been doing the work of a number 1, and you tell him he's gonna feel some type of way, so when he comes up, he might walk. You can't put him back on the practice squad. You can't stash him or hide him nowhere. You got to play him because he's earned that. He's put in the work. He got the film, putting it on the line. He's held it down just solo dolo by himself. So I think Najee comes back on a low budget contract, bro, and a prove it deal, and you be the third option.
Now a third option, Najee, might not be too shabby.
Yeah. Who do you want gone, Tyree? Tay says, I don't believe that eye injury was fake. He didn't want to go through training camp. But he should have went through because he would have had elasticity in that Achilles. What's your defensive blueprint?
Just getting pressure. Mike say, don't do him like that.
They say he is. He's been a full practice participant on their injury report.
Yeah. But yeah, just getting the pressure on Dak, make him speed up. A lot of times, if you can get him and CD out of sync early, then that tends to impact the entire game. When them two, like CD dropping passes too early or just too high because back there with the happy feet. So yeah, much pressure to him, and they have a very capable running back. Excuse me. In their own right. What is it? Williams, I think. He all right. He got some speed to him as well. So keeping him corralled is gonna be a blueprint as well. DP got his work cut out for him.
Let's go, man. I wish we was there, bro. I just wish we was in the building, bro. We had everything planned to be in the building. Think we know what we got to do Sunday. We can't play this yo-yo like we have done this season. I think they're more focused and primed, and we're going to go in there and handle business, get the game over with early, establish dominance, play the bully ball that we want to play the playoff ball. Treat this as a playoff game. You know, we win this, the Texans lost, we clinch a playoff spot. But like I said before, I don't want nobody's help. I do. I take that back. I do want Jacksonville's help. I do.
Man.
I just need them to beat the Broncos one time. That's it. We'll take it from there. We'll go out here, play great football, keep establishing your identity, and let's roll into these playoffs, man.
Let's get crazy.
Let's get it, bro.
They get crazy.
So we win this. I say we get a score of 28-10. 28-10.
I think I'm probably going to go like 2013.
2013?
2013. I think a lot of defense, a lot of defense, both sides of the ball. Special teams is going to be a huge factor. And ball placement and where a lot of these drives start from. But yeah.
Let's get it, bro. Pinky, we waiting on you, Pinky. We need your predictions. Final score predictions. We gave ours, Pinky. We need yours. Y'all put in the chat what y'all got the final score to be. What we got over here on IG. Marcus Cobb on IG said, "Who's been your biggest surprise of success on this team this year so far?" I would say Kamani. He wasn't a surprise to us because we said, talking to him, he just needs the opportunity. He needs the carries, but he's exceeded expectations, being thrusted into the number one spot. Like, just think of the
From the
mental
practice
game.
squad. Yeah.
Yeah, just think of
Basically
the
being
mental
cut.
game. Your rookie year, you get banished to the end of the roster. You're healthy scratch every game. You're not out there. And then they bring in another running back, so you kind of get left behind. Then you get put fourth on the depth chart, put on a practice squad, only to become the number one running back for the team and handle business. So that's the
And
biggest
produce.
surprise. And introduce and become a mainstay. You've etched your name as that guy. Mike got us 31-17. Them got us 29-19. Beasley got us 30-20. Tyree got us 24-17. Where Peaky at? Peaky done dipped off on us. He must be calling action on the set. Peaky, we know you there. We need your predictions, Peaky.
Like we ain't never needed it.
I think that's been the biggest surprise for everybody, Marcus. It's just because I'm not surprised by KLS. I'm not surprised by Trey Harris. I'm not surprised by OG. We kind of told y'all that in the beginning of the year, right? Not surprised by their production and what they've been able to do.
I think so. I would say definitely not surprised at OG. We caught that like years early in training camp. Not surprised by KLS. You literally saw that every practice and preseason game. What I will say about Trey Harris though is the blocking ability of Trey Harris that I think for me I'm surprised about. Because when we saw Trey in training camp, it was much him running efficient routes. He had a couple of deep ball catches or whatever, and we knew we could catch, even though there was those amongst us who said that he had a hands problem and he couldn't catch the ball. But watching him set edges on runs and screens and just get out in front and make lanes for running backs and other wide receivers has been something to watch this season. Jim says, why are you guys not watching the Packers and Bears? Because I'm a Chargers fan. Just kidding, Jim. I'll probably tap in. Everybody keeps saying it's a lot of firepower going on, or it's a lot of smoke going on over there.
Out of here, man.
Yeah.
You gonna get us up out of here, brother?
Yeah, man. We appreciate everyone for tapping in with us on a special Saturday pregame edition of Lightning Strike Podcast. Like, share, subscribe, comment, follow us on all social media platforms. Search at LSBoats15. We're on Twitch, we're on X, but we're not on X. We're on Facebook, YouTube, IG, TikTok. Y'all tap in with us, man. Make sure y'all watching the boys tomorrow. Y'all tuning in. Everybody bolt up, bolt up, bolt up. Just another reminder, while we do have a game tomorrow, we have our last regular season game next Saturday, 1:30 p.m. or 1:30 1:30 p.m., 9 a.m. if you come into the tailgate to come kick it with us. It is still plenty enough time to make your plans to attend that game. Supercharged game, supercharged atmosphere. We want everybody in the building. You know what I'm saying? Loud, proud. Come see us. Definitely, man. We got all kind of stuff to give away. Man, we got a lot of stuff for planned for y'all. So for the faithfuls who are always there, you know we're gonna have a good time. And for those who will just be joining us, I think you in for quite the experience. You know what I'm saying? Tell a friend, tell a friend, tell a friend. Everybody come through, come see us, man. Let's have a good time. You're gonna hear us talk about this all next week because we really just want everybody in the building going crazy. And if you cannot make the game, then at least come to the tailgate so we can just turn up together. Depending, could be our, like I said, our last, whatever the situation, the scenario is, it will be our last regular season home game. So just telling y'all now, if you think if you think tickets are expensive now, we go to the playoffs and got a home game, them tickets gonna skyrocket. So don't miss probably the last affordable chance to get into SoFi. And that's all I'm gonna say about that, man. Y'all both up. Enjoy the rest of your weekend. We will be back most likely on Tuesday, talking that Chargers talk and everything in between like we always do.
Yes, sir. On that note, man, we out. Bye.
Yes, sir. All right, Mike. Love you too, my man.